Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2017 Blowsion Surf Slam. Mike Young alongside Don Dawson.
Oh, my gosh. It is so awesome to be here. And I have to say, Mike and I were driving out, getting ready for this event. First off, it's the first time I've had a chance to catch up with you in quite a while this year, so it's really awesome to do that. And, of course, our very good friend Rick Ignacio is here as well. But the thing about this event that I have to say to you guys, first off, if you've never been here, you have to go, right, Mike? You actually,
for sure.
You actually told me
it's one of those, that you can't miss events.
You just can't, because it is that unique experience of blending a surfer mentality with a competitive racer mentality, a freestyle mentality. And when you have that meld, I don't know, it's truly, truly magic.
And, here at Pacific City, Oregon, we're at Tierra Del Mar. These guys and gals go bigger than anywhere else in the world.
And when I say bigger, we're talking about 30 feet bigger in the air. You'll see a lot of the stuff on Facebook this weekend. Please be sure to tune in to 24/7 live streaming, brought to you by Rick Ignacio and, of course, Blowsion. I also have to give some major props to some new sponsors that we've got this year. 50/50 in the house. With
50/50 in the house. We've also got our good friends from Ridgewalker Brewing.
Yep, first time. And then, of course, who else do we have?
Sensi Sai.
I knew you would get that one right. And Jet Renew in the house hanging out with us this weekend. Yeah,
Jet Pilot also here. A lot of the regulars. Some folks not coming back. Some folks coming back. But you know what? Doesn't matter, because we are locked, cocked, ready to rock. And for a Friday, we have never ever seen this many people here on day number 1 of the Blowsion Surf Slam.
We can't wait to share all that with you. Stick around with us for the entire weekend. But here it is. We're about to raise the roof right here in Pacific City, Oregon, and Tierra Del Mar.
That's right. Free riding action coming your way, courtesy of Blowsion.
And Mike and Don, that even rides a sport, but then to take that thing out there and do some of these sick tricks. First off, why pick that boat? And secondly, tell me about the ride. But first, why that boat?
I've always rode X2s, so the rocker on the Reaper keeps me up in the waves, and I enjoy having this fixture because my arm pump doesn't get as hard and it's not as tiring on me. So,
and you certainly look incredibly elegant on it, which I think just says volumes about your riding style and how much work you've done on this boat. Tell me about this ride today.
I thought it was super good. It was a little hard to get out there and find a nice wave. Every time I turned around was whitewash, but I had fun, and that's all that matters.
Bailey, I always see a smile on your face. You can tell you're having a good time. Thanks for being a part of Surf Slam.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Good luck,
All right,
Bailey.
let me see if I can catch up with Demi.
Uh-oh. Good luck, Demi, too.
All right, you guys.
Ah, yeah. Everybody grab a chair.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
I am down here with one of the coolest girls I've ever had the opportunity to watch be a part of Blowsion Surf Slam. Once again, you surprised me with some of the cool moves. And I saw that you are pulling off a scarecrow these days.
Yeah, I just actually started learning that back at home on the river. And so I did it in the ocean the first time at Grayland, and I have yet to pull it out here, but hopefully soon.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I'm sorry I couldn't make the Grayland event. I was so bummed out about that. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the work that you've been doing. How long do you think it takes to maybe learn something at the level of a scarecrow? That's a full-on advanced trick.
Well, it takes a while. You have to have confidence in taking your limbs off for sure. But honestly, I learned at home on my own setup wake off and getting 3 feet in the air. So you just kind of take out into the surf. It's more guts, I guess.
It is
for sure. But it's very technical. But it's funny. It's all a mind game.
Jimmy, and I want to catch up with you more for sure and do a little bit longer interview, but let's get to the riders that are on the water. Thank you, girls. As usual, an honor to watch you.
Thank you very much, Dawn. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, girl. All right, back to you, Mikey.
Hey, we got Forrest and Gilligan out there. Forrest in red, Gilligan in yellow. Gilligan, this is his debut here at the Blowsion Surf Slam, a rookie rider. Gilligan looks like he's working on the outside right now. Meanwhile, on the inside, you got...
Sorry, Mikey, I had to take a break there and just catch up with Demian because I haven't seen her in a while. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good up here.
So Forrest McLaughlin is in the red, and Gilligan, our rookie, Jarrett Steinmetz, is in the yellow. And I think we're a little bit into this routine, so let me just see if I can catch up with what's out on the water.
Well, it looks like Garrett, or Gilligan, rather, out of Orange County, part of the O-Side crew. Sponsored by the Real Estate Shop. In his rookie debut here. Speaking of rookies, we got two more rookies coming up next for heat number 8. Chris Morrison and Austin Farr.
Man, I gotta say, nice surf action coming from Jarrett McLaughlin, who rode in very, very close. Wow, look at that, a beautiful 180 right up over the top of the wave, and I loved how he landed that completely in control of the boat. And as you know, that is dicey conditions when you are working the top of the wave with all of that white water that you're having to deal with, and it makes it incredibly hard to manage the boat. It was a really nice maneuver from him.
Hey, just as a reminder, as it is nearing the dinner time, we've got our friends back here at the food truck located just behind announcing. Stop on back there and support these folks that came out to make sure that we were all well fed this weekend. Less than 3 minutes to go. We're over halfway home here in heat number 7.
And I see our rookie rider back there. He was working some of the surf, went deep to see if he could catch some of these waves that are starting to open up a little bit on the face. As you can see what we were talking about earlier, not a whole bunch of clean water. And as you saw, Jarrett was coming in to make that run. It was actually going to be Forrest McLaughlin in the red that started that backflip and was able to do a completion on it. These waves are incredibly unpredictable, aren't they? That's almost a duh. No stat.
Yellow flags coming out, and for those of you who might be first-time spectators here at the 2017 Blowsion Surf Slam, that means that there are 2 minutes left on the clock in 6-minute total heats. Here with our pre-qualifying. Again, this is just the pre-qualifying round. We will get serious starting tomorrow.
I noticed our gentleman in yellow, that would be Gilligan, a.k.a. with a beautiful little tail stand and into a reverse 360 or helicopter. Meanwhile, it was a big air over on the right-hand side from the gentleman in the red bib. That Jarrett Steinmetz is nicknamed Gilligan. There's got to be a story.
I don't know.
Another reverse 360, by the way.
The weather started getting rough. And his tiny ship's getting tossed. Nice little high hop there, able to drive out of it once again. Another 360 flat spin.
He landed just a little bit, I think they would call that deep. When this roll was actually starting to happen on the manage that he rolled that out was pretty impressive. Again, talking about the gentleman in the yellow bib, that is a.k.a. Gilligan. His name is Jarrett Steinmetz.
Does a 270 nose stab.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left on the clock.
And I see the selfie sticks coming out because all the really cool pictures available.
Yeah, you got to get a picture with the rock in the background.
Yeah, the haste.
How about that? Did you see the big no-hander?
I did. That was awesome.
It looked like a Christ Air no-hander.
Hold on, I'm going to focus.
That is going to do it for heat number 7. We are over halfway through. 2 more rookies coming up next, Chris Morrison and Eric Fowler.
I would have helped you with announcing, Mike, but I was actually photobombing for some people that were just hanging out with us. By the way, what's your name?
Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Andy.
Emily?
Yeah, came down from Canada.
From Canada. Awesome.
Yeah.
So you need a boat, and you need to go out there and ride.
I left my skis back at home.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. If you could just send me that picture later. I'm kidding.
Thanks for coming down south of the border to hang out with all of us Yankees.
Speak for yourself, buddy. Confederate. I'm just kidding. All right, let me go see if I can grab some more interviews, sir.
All right, while you're doing that, once again, 2 more rookies coming up, Morrison and Fowler. Morrison will be in red. Eric Fowler will be in yellow. One of our rookies out there, 27 years fast, out of Burbank, California, riding for Gomer Mods. Obviously, Mark Gomez having something to do with Morrison's machine. Burbank, close to that O-side crew down there. Eric Fowler out of, it says Lake Oswego here in Oregon. I know of a Lake Oswego up in New York. Don't know about Oswego here, but those are your next two competitors coming up next. And Dawn, do you have some of our friends down there that you'd like to talk to? Okay, I guess it's the boats with the best bottom end, doesn't he? They got them engines over there at DASA.
Wow, I thought I was asking the provocative questions, and there you go, straight with the bottom end question. But let's go ahead and throw that to Kyle. Yes, I do believe you do make some of the best bottom
Everybody
end.
likes good bottom end.
That's our goal.
Everybody likes a good bottom end, sir.
That's for sure.
Boy, you can tell it's Friday. I'm sure Rick Ignacio is up there going, okay, how am I going to edit that?
Good stuff. He's actually up here. He's shaking his head. He's like, Mike? 45 seconds left on the clock. Again, coming up next, we'll have two more rookies, Josh Lippold and Austin Farr.
Oh, right. I was still talking about, I was supposed to be talking about Chris Morrison and Eric Fowler, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I messed that up, man.
That's all right.
No, it's my bad. Two people still on the water are these young guys. The red is Chris Morrison and the yellow of Eric Fowler. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Glad to see that Chris is okay. Looked like he took a hard get off there after being upside down. Feet came out of the tray. Hand came off the grips, and boat landed beside him, luckily. There's the horn. And it looked like our rider in red out there, Chris, got a nice 180 nose stab in right before the horn. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing? So again, got about 5 more heats to go here with our pre-qualifying session, or as I like to call it, our expression session. We're going to fill the brackets for tomorrow for the pro class, and then obviously we will have the amateurs and rookies also have a separate division. I'd like to say a big shout out to everybody that's listening in at home on the 24/7 live stream replay. That's right, man. You're missing the 2017 Blowsion Surf Slam. It's a little bit cool out there, but Mother Nature trying to smile down as you take a look down there at the south. Mother Nature trying to, the waves being somewhat cooperative. They were a little more cooperative early on. However, they've slowed down just a little bit. But we've got a couple rookies coming up next. That'll be the final rookie deal. Our final rookie heat, rather, and then we've got some great pros coming up. We've got guys like my good friend Bruno Yacob out of Brazil. And Bruno's been coming here many. He took the Peruvian championship. And let's see if he can do something up here. Randy Lawler also going to be out there. Zach Bright. Zach making... he's going to make another epic show of it here in Pacific City, Oregon. So we got lots of good stuff still coming up, folks. So stick around. We'll be right back with some more rookie qualifying.
Say the biggest thing happening right now as we work our way through the pre-qualifications is we've had the visibility has started to improve for us, Mike, but the challenge is it's really cold out here and the riders have to manage those resources, right? So a lot of them trying to keep warm and wondering if we're going to be Hope you qualify and get in those brackets.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Back to you, Mike.
All righty, again, as we pointed out, just a couple more heats to go, and from what I understand, we're going to run right through them. We're not going to take any breaks. Going to try to get right through them because, like you pointed out, Dawn, everybody's a little bit cold out there that's in the water, and we're going to try to get everybody in so everybody is good to go for the rest of the weekend. Still got a full weekend of competition in front of us. This is only the pre-qualifiers and probably the largest pre-qualifying day that we've had here at the Blowsion Surf Slam. Glad everybody could make it out on a Friday afternoon. What are your friends doing right now? Oh, that's right. They're working.
Oh, you just had to gloat. I like it.
All right. Well, we are on the 6-minute pre-qual clock. And as we take a look out there, Josh Lippold in red, Austin Farr in yellow, our final two rookies to take center stage. And these rookies have the opportunity to actually ride against the pros if they can beat some of these amateurs.
And we have definitely seen that before. Next thing you know, as we went down and talked to him, first off, incredibly talented. But the second thing that we noticed was how determined he was. The third thing that we noticed was before we even had a chance to catch up with him too much, he had moved into the pros on that final day. It was a very impressive weekend for Wesley.
Well, I believe he rides with a bunch of very talented riders, which, a lot of times you don't have to come out to your first competition and actually be a rookie. A lot of these guys and gals that come out here ride with some of the best in the world, and they can actually come out here and compete directly in an amateur class. However, I believe for their first event, they must qualify as a rookie.
Josh Leopold with a great re-entry and then did a series of quick 180 360s on top of these Friday. Nice re-entry again for the gentleman in red, and that is Josh Leopold. Austin Fair looking for some good water to work some surfing, and you can see him to the left-hand side, and the yellow pops up over the wave with a little surf action on top, and now he's going to ride that wave in. Now, if they can ride the same wave all the way in, as close to the beach as possible, that will help them with their points.
Hey, Dawn.
Hey, Mike.
On deck, we've got Bruno Jacob and Randy Lawler. So, Bruno and Randy, we need you down to pre-staging our first two pros that'll be featured this weekend.
Randy's already here, man. He's ready to go. I'm pumped. He's got his freeform factory boat all hooked up and ready. Nice re-entry for the gentleman in the red bib. That's Josh Leopold. Our final set of rookies, as Mike had talked about before we move into the pro division right now, they're just competing against the entire field today. So you can really change your destiny pretty quick on day one. Another big re-entry on the right-hand side from Josh.
Less than 3 minutes to go. Yeah, it's got to be pretty intimidating for some of these rookies to come in and try to take on the likes of Bruno and Randy and Takai Murao, as well as Peg Leg Pete. Peg Leg Pete going to be qualifying. Jake Bright, Zach Bright, Brian Baressa, all big names in the free ride community. All pros that you're going to be seeing coming up here. The next 4 heats, folks.
Yeah, and we've been talking about royalty from the vendor section, right? Kyle, of course, from DASA. But when you name off some of these like Jake and Zach Bright, I mean, that is absolutely free ride royalty. Past winners right here at Blowsion Surf Slam. Of course, Zach, a part of that when he took the win.
Yellow flags coming out, 2 minutes to go.
Nice little nose stab here for Austin Farr. The gentleman in the yellow bib rides it out. And as you can see, these waves are still proving to be very feisty, particularly as they get in the shallower waters.
Hey, Dawn, did I let you know that HydroTurf, big sponsor of our big... Yeah.
That's where these guys come out. They have a certain amount of time to work with. And the whole idea here is how big and how crazy can you go? And there is some good money at stake, typically for the purse.
Yeah, $500 on the line for the HydroTurf Big Air competition. That's going to be going on Sunday, immediately following competition. We invite everybody to come back. Matter of fact, if you got a cell phone right now, pick it up, phone one of your friends and say, hey, man, I just happened upon the 2017 Blowsion Surf Slam. Come on out and hang out with us all weekend long right here at Tierra Del Mar.
One-hander re-entry from Josh Leopold. In fact, he had done several of these re-entries. And you see a nice little slash as Answer working in the surf. It's a gentleman in yellow, and that's Eric Fowler. Austin, meanwhile, on the left-hand side, working the single wave as close into shore as he can. Skimmed the nose slightly, still riding that out. It's going to turn back around. See if he can't get a few more maneuvers in before the time runs out.
Less than 20 seconds to go. You're watching heat number 9. 13 total heats today.
10 seconds.
Count them down. We're at 7, 6, 5, 4. Well, that's right. I can't count to 10. I forgot.
All right, beautiful re-entry from Josh Leopold right on top of the horn. Now, Mike, I have a question, and I'm not sure. Maybe we have to check with Carol Ann on this.
All right, well, my name's Mike, and I'm here to help.
Thank you. So if I do a maneuver right as the horn sounds, does that still count?
As long as you were in the act of doing the trick, very similar to, I believe, freestyle. As long as you were in the act of doing the trick, it continues through the horn.
Great. So that re-entry that Josh did right on top of that still did count in the point. So cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All right, coming up next, Bruno and Randy, couple pros, heat number 10 of our pre-qual day here. Coming up next, Bruno and Randy, both very good free riders. Again, from here on out, we'll be talking to or free riding with the pros. As I take a look down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pros, 4 heats coming at you. By the way, immediately following our pre-qual round here, make sure that you stop up here in Performance Alley. Pick up yourself a Ridge Walker IPA. Those things are absolutely amazing. Jet Pilot right over here. Check out the newest, latest wares. That's an official rule. And we're making that rule right now. So if you have anything that's a beverage, you have to put it in a 50-50 cup and support our sponsors. Also, make sure that you get a massage over here at Massage to the Max. And they do an amazing job over there. They've been with us here at Surf Slam for many, many years. Great to have Massage to the Max here. Products from Sensi Side. Might even be able to get involved in a game of beer pong over there.
All right, looks like they are putting Bruno and Randy in the water.
All right, hey, Don.
Hey, Mike.
Did you know that Blowsion not only does actually going to be doing the biggest closed course event, the Blowsion IJSBA World Finals?
Say what?
And I heard a nasty rumor that we're going to be out there.
I heard a nasty rumor about that too.
Swizzle.
About time. The band gets reunited. It's going to be like one of those like Eagle remakes or something.
I like it. Our first couple pros going out. You got any favorites here? Bruno and Randy, both of them very good free riders.
Nah, I can't choose between the two of those guys. They're both too awesome. Hey, I just wanted to catch up with Josh Leopold really quick. Is this your first year to compete out here?
It is first time competing anywhere, so.
Oh my gosh, your first time anywhere.
Yep.
Okay, so what was that like?
Exhausting, long 6 minutes, but it was fun.
See, this is all cool stuff to brag about later, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you bring all your friends out here to get pictures?
Oh yeah. Yep, we got a bunch of friends.
Perfect.
Family, so it's fun.
Very cool. So tell me what your favorite part of this weekend's been so far.
Just everybody here, all the family, all the surf riding family. Super awesome.
Well, I can't wait to see more of you, Josh. Right now, we're going to go back out to the water, watch the pros.
Yep, thank you.
All right, looks like we are on the clock. Bruno in red and Randy in yellow. Once again, Bruno Jacob out of Brazil. Pro rider in red out there.
Hey, Mikey, I am here with Austin, who also was just out there. Austin Farr, it was in the yellow bib. Tell me a little bit about this. Is your first year, too?
It's my first year at Surf Slam, yeah. I came out last year and hung out, and it was really cool, but this is the first time competing here.
Has anybody warned you how addicting this is?
You know, I think I'm aware of the addictive properties of jet skiing, but yeah, I'm having a great time, so I can feel that.
I see you're hanging out with a cohort in crime over here, Dan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm from up in Seattle, so Dan's just out west of me, and I ride out there all the time with him at Grayland.
Very cool. Grayland is awesome, but I was supposed to be out there and I couldn't come play. I was so bummed.
Yeah, it was a great event this year. It was a great turnout of rookie and amateur riders, and we had a really good time like always.
Oh my gosh, Austin, it's so cool to have you be a part of this. So as a first time, tell me a little bit about it for you.
Well, the waves out here are really fun. You know, they're big and powerful. So it's just an intense experience. You know,
yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm just really enjoying it, being out here with all these people, and I love Pacific City. It's just a really fun place to come no matter what the event is. So this is really a great time for me.
Austin, let's hang out more. It was really great talking with you.
All right, great. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Mikey, back to you and the pros on the water. Whoa, huge. Just as I turned around, Bruno launched in the air, and that actually looked like a scarecrow, was it?
Well,
or 50-50?
I believe it was a 50-50, but I had a couple real nice re-entries, too. Meanwhile, Lawler, just a couple moments ago, had a huge backflip on the outside. There's a slash by Jacob. And it looks like Lawler keeping a close eye on his competition. Once again, the top nine will go into the big bracket. Top 9 will go into the big bracket, the pro bracket for tomorrow here during qualifying today. Again, we've had 4 of our free riders that compete internationally that have already qualified. And so we're looking for 9 more of our amateur and rookie riders to step up and compete against the pros, which should be very interesting. And it's great publicity for a lot of these younger riders to be going up against some of these more accomplished riders.
So another big barrel roll from Randy Lawler out there. Of course, another celebrity status, and followed by a big no-hander barrel roll from Bruno. Isn't it funny that some of these guys you and I had never even heard of when I first started coming out for Surf Slam? The Lawler brothers were still pretty new, and now you can just mention their name anywhere around the world in the freeride community, and these guys are incredibly famous.
Yeah, Brandon was actually out in China with us in Shenzhen last year.
Oh.
You know what? Where is their sister?
Oh, I'm sure she's around.
Where she was the first one to do a backflip.
For Evan.
Hey, Easter, what do you think about Daddy's run? Good? Was it good? Yeah? Okay. The next generation of Lawlers. There you go. Swim lessons. And what's his name again? Easton. Easton. He was just a baby the last time he was here. God, yeah, he was. Hey, you guys. Hey, Easton, how'd you like your dad?
Good.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, huh? Yeah, you keep backing up, I've noticed. Easton, tell him how old you are, bud.
4.
You are fantastic is what you are. Do you want to be a free rider?
No.
No. What? That ain't right. You want to be a rocket scientist?
No.
Veterinarian?
No.
Okay, well, we're going to get back to Easton and his future career goals. Mr. Randy Lawler, I'd like to just catch up with you. How you doing? Hey, I'm awesome. How you doing?
I had fun out there.
Yeah, you did. I was going to tell you, I love the way you catch big air, and I can tell that this charisma just continues. And we were just talking about the fact that you guys really burst on the scene. Tell everybody a little bit about your background.
Well, I kind of came from motocross. I raced motocross with my dad for years. I got my first dirt bike when I was 5. And then I had 6 knee surgeries, so I decided I'd find a sport that was a little more safe than dirt bike riding, and this is it.
Not necessarily safe on your joints, I'd like to point out.
Not at all. As you see, my nice nose job I did yesterday.
That's sexy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. Well, I was just catching up with Easton, and he thought your run was pretty good, but from your perspective, how'd you feel like that was?
I felt not too good. My ski was running like crap. I got a lot of water, or it might be some electrical going on. My motor shut off on me several times and felt like I was only on one cylinder for a couple times. So
I have to tell you, that is exactly the kind of thing that differentiates you guys from everybody else. We never noticed that you had problems.
yeah, no, so a lot of my flips I was taking off and it was just gutless. So I should have been boosting a lot higher, but it kept cutting out on me all the way up the lip. So it was hard.
I have to tell you, you're also such an innovator. You came out here with this freeform boat. I know you guys were super excited about it. We debuted that last year, is that right?
Maybe no, 2
years.
Oh, yeah, this is our 3rd year running here on them, and we're loving it.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I think the modifications are making this boat even more fun for you.
Yes, and we've done a lot to make them work for us, so it's working out good.
And I tell you what, as always, it is a privilege to watch you, sir.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you back later. Let me see if I can catch up with that sexy Bruno dude. Meanwhile, the next two guys that are going to jump out in the water, Takai Morau and Pete McAfee, making their way to the waves. Hey, Bruno, it was really fun to watch you. What was this with the arms? That had to be like one of the coolest things I saw today.
Yeah.
Yeah, right at the end.
Yeah, just try and have some fun. Lots of stress last week. Yeah, I'm happy to be back here, see all my friends, and I hope I get better on the ski for the weekend.
You know, Bruno, I know that you travel truly around the world to do these events. You also do a lot of training with other riders. Why is Surf Slam so special to you?
I like to come here in America because I have a lot of friends, you know. The event is very nice, the organization. And I have a friend here, Mark, for a long time. He lives in Portland. Now I have a Thais, a Brazilian. And yeah, it's always feeling like home, you know.
You are always so much fun to watch, and I love your smile. And, of course, all the girls always go crazy when they talk about Bruno, so it's great to have you back, sir.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I made him blush. I don't think that's ever happened. All right, hopefully you get to see you again soon.
Yeah, I hope to.
Like tomorrow.
Yeah, probably second hit, I don't know. And, yeah, conditions good. Gonna be a fun weekend.
So you're an advocate for a second heat out here today. We'll see if we can offer that up for you.
Yeah, let's see.
I'll roll you back. Let's get to these guys on the water. Again, the two gentlemen that you're watching right now are Takai Morau in the red and Pete McAfee in yellow. And, of course, Pete, another one of the celebrities. And also, Takai is a celebrity, so pretty cool to watch these guys. Takai is in red, Pete McAfee in yellow. All right, again, you are watching the second heat of the pros. And just really appreciate, whoa, monster air from Taka Morau. And turned that into a double. And as you can see, the waves are definitely starting to click up big, particularly on the back sets. You are watching the 50-50 rookie competition. That is actually the pre-qualification afternoon right here on Friday afternoon. And as we finished up with the rookies, we're now going into the pros. And this is our second heat. And as you can see, some of the best in the world. Pete McAfee, of course, past champion from out here. And then a lot of them just started to fold under for these guys. Barrel roll for Taka. Pete McAfee going to the back set for a monster barrel roll. Pete in the yellow bibs. Backflip for Pete McAfee.
Well, Dawn, it kind of looks like things have calmed down right here in front of the judges. But if you take a look up there at the north side, still some nice faces up that way. But again, these free riders trying to stay right in front of them judges. They know if the judge can't see you, the judge can't score you. There we go. There's a nice set. Oh, look at that.
Wow. Pete with a huge, that was almost a barrel roll into a backflip combo. Very cool looking. And then just nosed it down right behind the wave, Mike. Really incredible precision from Pete McAfee. Beautiful picture of the birds running low to the front of the beach as we come through. And man, I tell you what, it's like postcard views as we get the opportunity to see day one in Tierra Del Mar. Nice backflip. And that is Taka actually. Taka Morale.
Taka.
Yep, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you know, there's another good Taka out of Japan that the race is closed course. Masaharu Taka Nishida. And Masaharu taking a win over in China last year. And you know what they paid for a win over there, Dawn? Are you ready for this?
Go ahead.
$39,000 for a win in the pro ski class.
Wow. One-footed backflip for Pete McAfee. And Taka answered with a barrel roll.
Less than a minute to go.
$39,000. That's crazy money.
Exactly.
Cray.
Exactly. You think that guy's not buying at the end of that event? We're all going out, and it's all on Taka. Actually,
huge big barrel roll for Taka. Taka the devil there.
Heat number 12 should be standing by. Jake Bright and Brian Baressa. Jake Bright, Brian Baressa, you'll be coming up next. And final heat of the day will be Zach Bright.
Beautiful hang time, too. I love how elegantly they launch off of those things. Like they've got all day to make that backflip. But unfortunately, looks like the time has run out for both of these riders as they bring them in. And we have got, as you had said, two more.
Hey, Dawn?
Yes?
Guess what? I got a HydroTurf hat to give away.
Oh, awesome. How are you going to give that away?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to ask you a question right now. If you got the answer to the question, all you got to do is come up here and let me know. How many letters? You guys ready? How many letters in IPA? 3. Who said it? I heard it out there. Come on up. You got a free HydroTurf hat, courtesy of Arno and the crew down at HydroTurf. Your action traction mats. We've got some more goodies to give away. Anybody out there want some free stickers? That's right. They make your boat go faster. We've got some HydroTurf floating keychains, the fish, which have been popular for, well, since HydroTurf's been around.
Which is really awesome. Hey, Mikey.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, I got a gentleman down here that wanted to say a little something to you.
Hey.
Hey, Mike, it's Zach Bright and Jake Bright for the last round, buddy.
Well, what happened to Brian Baressa?
He's sick.
Oh, he's sick? You guys are pretty sick, too.
He stubbed his toe or something. I don't know.
He stubbed his toe?
Oh, my gosh.
He got hit by a water balloon?
Yeah, something like that. He wet himself. I don't know.
That'll happen in your wetsuit. As long as it don't happen in your dry suit, you're good.
And that's all I need to know about that, truly. Great to have Jake Bright back out here with us as I had just caught up with him. It's been 3 years since we've had the opportunity to watch him on the water. And once again, the Prince has returned.
Stoked to be back. Really excited.
Okay, so Jake's going to be in red. Zach is going to be in yellow, so we can make sure that it's okay here with a 24 live stream, which you'll be able to catch the replay for all of you folks that were out there competing a little earlier today. You'll be able to catch the replay, again, at blowsionsurfslam.com or 24/7 live stream. And a special thanks to Rick Ignacio. He is definitely the best when it comes to live stream. Dawn?
Yeah, I was socializing. What?
Don. We're having a conversation here. Come on, pay attention.
Dude, I was like so catching up with all the awesome people, okay?
Yeah, were you saying yes in Russian? Da? Da? Da?
Hey, look, I just got back from London. They talk funny over there.
They do talk funny.
I had to get a quick hug, too, from Zach Bright, one of our all-time heroes, this whole Bright family out here on the beach, and to get the chance to watch these two. Listen, here's what I'm going to say about it. Just go get your camera right now and make sure you've got it ready, because these two are going to provide some serious photo ops. Oh, no, those are the kind of photos you can't post on Facebook, though.
Right, exactly. Scooter racing in the house.
Well, some of you can, but you're not supposed to be. Let me put it that way.
Right. Once again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to Truck Boss, as well as Hot Products, Jet Pilot, Ridgewalker Brewing, Sensi Psy, HydroTurf, all great sponsors here of the Blowsion Surf Slam, including Northwest Heritage, DASA. This is the IFWA World Freeride Tour. And Dawn, are you clued into actually which round this is?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. A really awesome boat just started. Say that again.
I was going to say, are you clued into actually which round of the IFWA Freeride Tour this is? Is this number 4?
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, it is.
All right. Once again, everything you hear from your announcers is unofficial. It is pre-qualifying day, and we haven't worked all year together, so we are pre-qualifying as well.
That's correct. We both have 6 minutes to figure out or not where exactly round we're on here.
Jake working on the north side of the track.
Really?
Roll by Zach on the south side. It looks like stuff's starting to build on the outside, Dawn.
Yeah, it is definitely. I noticed Mr. and Zach has been following suit, because these guys don't miss much.
There was Jake with a nice one-handed flip. Again, this is pre-qualifying. Got to make the top 9 to get in to the pro show for the weekend.
No handed barrel roll from Jake Bright. It's so fun to hang around Mark Gomez, because then I never